Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your host, Davo. With me today is a full house of ladlers. We've got Allison.
Pregnant as hell.
Craig. We've got Kels.
I can't say that I'm pregnant as hell, but I am here.
We've got Andy.
I do look like I'm pregnant, but I'm not.
And we've got Neil.
I'm the master of the pregnant pause.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You are golden.
So, Neil.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
Well, we're going to start our new tournament today. You excited?
I am. I want to win one.
That'd be a nice change for you.
Mm-hmm.
So this tournament is called the Brainstorm tournament. And if you've listened to our previous tournaments, you know that we have kind of a special rule for each tournament. And for this tournament, our special rule is the lightning strike.
Wow.
Which means, I know,
This
right?
show is so
That's
professional.
That's
epic.
People are going to think we know what we're doing if we're not careful. So the lightning strike means that any player, once per game, can nullify someone else's answer. You can all gang up on someone if you want to. But the only rule is you have to use it after everybody has locked in for a question and before any of the answers are read.
okay.
Right? So you can't wait to see if someone gets it correct to use the lightning strike.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Sounds fair.
And then as usual, well, actually this will be a little bit of a difference, but to score our tournaments, the first place winner gets 4 points. Second place gets 3, third place gets 2, and fourth place gets 1. We had to change that a little bit because we have 4 players now. Kind of 4.5, really, if you count.
Yeah, 4 and a titch.
And your baby. So today's theme is a mystery.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
Bum-bum.
The theme is a person. And each of the 6 categories, which have 4 questions worth 10 points each with a few bonus points thrown in here and there. I'm not going to tell you what the category is. You just have to kind of figure out what the category is. And each one of those is a clue to the person that is the actual theme of the entire quiz.
Ooh.
So to be clear, the questions themselves don't have anything to do with the person necessarily, but the category themes do.
Okay.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so when we get through all 6 categories and before we do the final question, you guys can guess, and there'll be a 10-point bonus if you correctly guess who the mystery person is.
Now you said it's more about the categories than the actual questions, right?
Right. So listen to the questions to figure out what the category is, and then those categories will point you to the correct person.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
So category 1 is, I'm not going to tell you. But question 1 is, this nonprofit was created in 1984 to spread ideas, usually in the form of short presentations. What is the name of this organization?
Locked in.
Is there a bonus on this?
A bonus?
Oh God, I have the answer wrong.
Just the name of the organization.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in. I feel not good.
Neither do I, and I'm not even locked in yet. No, I don't like that answer. 1984 to spread ideas. I'm just going to put that down. All right. I'm locked in whenever Andy gets
I'm back. I'm locked in.
Kels, what's your answer?
I guess Ted.
Davo,
Change.
Andy,
Ooh.
TED Talks.
Allison.
I also guess they ain't here, Ted. But I thought my bonus would be what TED stands for: technology,
No.
entertainment, and design. But
You know,
I did
was
not know that.
I was actually going to do that as a bonus, but then I decided not to. But I didn't know that's what you were talking about.
you're playing mind games with me, Neil.
The correct answer is TED Talks. I mean, I only heard about them, maybe 10 years ago. I had no idea they went back
Yeah.
to 1984.
Yeah, same.
And by the way, now I'm in my head. I'm singing old Greg's Mind Games.
Do you love me?
Playing those mind games.
Mind games with me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, 7 people in the
Oh.
whole world know what we're talking about right now.
No, that video went viral for sure. If I saw it in the 7th grade, then people
Is it
knew
that
about it.
old?
Yes.
It's that old.
I didn't know it was that old. I love those people
Mighty
in
Boosh.
every episode. Yeah.
Question 2. What media mogul was married to Jane Fonda in the 1990s?
Locked
Mm.
in.
Locked in.
Oh,
And I
good for
know
you
this.
guys.
I know this because of Ric Flair.
Yeah, me too.
I did.
What the heck is his name?
If you watch Family Guy, you know this.
Media mogul.
Mhm.
Mind games.
What's the name of the high school in Family Guy?
The high school? Ooh, I think I know the name of the junior high. I don't know the name of the high school.
It's probably Shermer. It always ends up being Shermer for me.
It's like Buddy Cianci or something like that.
I'm gonna slap all of you. What is what is his name? Gosh, this is my brother's subtle drop in everything too. He like kind of knows this dude. All of
Really?
this is probably the wrong answer, by the way.
I'm very interested now.
Yeah.
I mean, Kels kind of knows somebody from Destiny's Child, so you never know, right?
Yeah.
Farts. What is his name?
Language, Cap.
So sorry. That's what we have editing for, right? Yes, I remembered it. I remembered the wrong answer. Okay.
Davo,
Ted Turner.
Andy,
Ted Turner.
Allison.
That's a much better answer, Kels. You really got me going with I put James Woods because it's James Woods High
That's what you're
School.
going for.
I mean, that's plausible, I guess, that he could have married.
James Woods does appear in Family Guy a bit.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, piece of candy.
But it's who Lois's mom, when she divorced Carter, she married Ted Turner, then divorced him so that they could have money again. So the answer is Ted Turner.
The answer is
Wow.
indeed Ted Turner.
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern.
I had no idea where you were going with that one, Kels, but you got that. Question 3. In late 2018, this politician made headlines not for beating Beto O'Rourke in their Senate race, but for growing a beard.
Locked
Locked in.
And all of you just got this right away. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know this. You know this.
I do?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like I can guess. I feel like I can guess his first name with how things are going. I only know one person with this name in politics, so I'm gonna slap him down, but I don't know about that. Okay, I'm locked in.
Andy,
Ted Cruz.
Allison,
I wrote down Ted Cruz because I thought his name needed to start with Ted.
Kels,
Rafael Cruz, also known as Ted.
Davo.
Ted Cruz.
Correct answer is Ted Cruz.
Isn't he
has
the Zodiac killer?
Yes.
I thought he
Yes,
killed
that-
Kennedy.
No.
No.
You want his
Well, no.
latest career? his latest kerfuffle is he's gotten into a Twitter beef with Ron Perlman
Yeah.
Hellboy?
because he
Yes.
because
Mhm.
he called Jim Jordan from Ohio. Perlman called Jim Jordan from Ohio ugly, and Ted Cruz piped in and said, "Oh yeah, well why don't you put your money where your mouth is and have a wrestling match with Jim Jordan?"
Jim Jordan.
Well,
And
well,
Ron
Ted Fish
Perlman,
or Ted Cruz
Fish.
looks like a blobfish.
he does, he does. So it's gotten kind of ugly on their Twitter feud. It's actually quite hilarious.
It is
I'm
entertaining.
about to add both those to my Twitter feed.
Just add Ron Perlman. He's actually funny.
Yeah.
Question 4. What Major League Baseball player played for 19 seasons but had to take several years off to fly combat planes in both World War II and the Korean War?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a fake last name.
We've talked about him on the show before.
I was going to say, this is the third
A few
time
times.
I can think of.
We should talk about him once every show.
Oh, please.
No, it's dangerous to have you talk about people, ain't Davo?
Yeah.
He's already dead.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, we don't want to reanimate it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm locked in.
All right, Allison.
I said Ted D. Bear.
No.
I love it though.
Kells, Davo, and Andy, I will already go ahead and just tell me your scores, but I've already given you points for him.
Ted
That's
Williams.
Ted
Williams.
Williams, the splendid
Oh.
Splinter.
Teddy Ball Game.
Quick answer is Ted Williams.
You know, it's true. I wonder if my powers would work in reverse because he's supposedly cryogenically frozen.
Really?
I
Ooh.
saw that on The Simpsons or something.
Yeah, his body was actually frozen in Florida for a while. I don't know if he actually got interred, but he was.
That's right. His family had a big falling out. They could not decide what to do. And yeah, I remember that now. It was a big scandal.
So maybe if we talk about him, he will reanimate and hit 350 in the majors this year as a corpse.
You know, it's not a done deal he'd come back to Boston.
I'm not, he could play for the Marlins. He's a legend. He can do what he wants.
All right, at the end of round 1, Allison has 20, Davo 30, and Kells and Andy were perfect with 40.
This is the first time I swept the first category.
It's the first time it hasn't been science.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Category 2. There's actually 8 questions here worth 5 points each.
Okay.
I'm going to give you just the name of a character that's in a movie, TV show, or a novel. And you tell me the name of the TV show, novel, or movie.
Sounds fair.
Okay.
I'm in.
And there's a theme to these. So basically, these people all have the same profession.
Okay.
Question 1 is Elle Woods.
Ooh,
Locked in.
locked in.
Wait a minute. I know that name.
Yeah, it took me a second too, Davo.
It took me no seconds.
I have noticed.
Oh, I forgot about my lightning strikes. Should have hit you
Elle.
all on that Ted Williams.
But you can only hit one
Only
person.
one person.
Not with my
Oh.
lightning bolts.
I don't know this.
I know this. I know this.
You do.
I do.
So we know the character's name, and we have to guess.
the piece of fiction that it's in.
The movie,
Okay.
TV show, or novel that
I
they
see.
were
All right.
a character in.
Elle Woods. I'm locked in with a total guess.
Elle Woods. I know this. I know this.
El Dandy. El DeBarge.
I got it.
All right.
I got it. I remembered. I
Davo.
figured it out.
Davo.
Legally Blonde.
Andy.
Dungeons and Dragons, the movie.
Allison.
I would have gotten it way faster.
Legally Blonde.
And Kells.
Legally Blonde.
Correct answer is Legally Blonde. Question 2. I bet you're all going to get this one pretty easily. Atticus Finch.
Locked in.
Yep,
Mm.
locked in.
Locked in.
One of my favorite books, Locked In.
Actually, couldn't there be 2 answers to this?
Yes, there could.
Well, actually, there could be 2 answers to this. 'Cause she appeared in Locked in.
There's only one good answer.
Yes.
You are correct.
Andy,
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Allison,
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Kels,
To Kill a Mockingbird.
and Davo.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Correct answer is To Kill a Mockingbird. Question 3. Denny Crane.
Oh.
I have a guess. I know that name, but it's probably not from this.
I don't know. Again,
Denny Crane.
Denny Crane.
All right. I really don't know, so I'm going to put down an answer.
I'm locked in.
Andy, what's your answer?
Thomas the Tank. He's the crane.
Allison,
Nice.
Ray Guy.
Kels,
Denny Crane, I believe, was played by William Shatner in a show called Boston Legal.
Oh.
Dang,
I put Law and
nice.
Order as a default.
the correct answer is Boston Legal. Good job, Kels.
Okay, I am. Okay, all right.
I see
I'm
the
locked in
trend.
on a.
Yep.
I see the
Yep.
trend. Yeah.
Now I got it. Thomas the
Question-
Tank was not a good guess.
Question 4. Miranda Hobbs.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Like, yeah.
Locked in.
I know that name.
Oh no.
I don't know this one either. Crap.
Why not? I'm
I
like
know
that.
what I think
All
it
right,
is, but
I'm going with this. Locked in. I am bombing this category.
okay, I know what I have to guess, but this goes off trend.
No, Allison,
Okay.
you're thinking Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Are you locked in, Allison?
Yep.
Kels,
The only time we don't speak is during Sex in the City.
Davo,
Sex in the City.
Andy,
How is that part of the Law and Order?
I think she's a lawyer in that.
Oh,
Allison,
never watched
Se-
5 minutes of it.
Sex in the City. I wrote down another one where it's centered around I don't want to say it because it might be later. One female lawyer, and I was like, no, just go with where you know she's from.
Yeah. The correct answer, or the answer I was looking for, was Sex and the City. Question 5. Jack McCoy.
Locked in.
Oh, yeah, locked in. Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Jack McCoy. No, couldn't be him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the guess all.
Yeah,
Is that
I'm
everybody?
locked in.
All right, Kels,
I said Law and Order.
Davo,
Played by Sam Waterston. Law and
Yes. Yes.
Andy.
Yeah, Law and Order is the right answer this time.
Allison.
That's
Thank
what's
you,
up.
Andy. I was like, that's got to be somewhere. So
Yeah.
I guessed Law and Order.
The correct answer is Law and Order.
Well, it was only on
Did he?
TV for 600 years, so
Did the guy who played him pass away?
no.
Sam Waters?
so.
No.
I think you're
No.
thinking about Jerry Orbach.
Yeah.
Is that
He was one of the cops.
Detective
Okay.
Briscoe.
okay?
Davo, do you ever get out of the house?
Never.
Yeah.
So question 6, there could be, or there definitely are multiple possible answers for this. I'm specifically thinking of the movie.
Okay.
And
Okay.
number 6 is Harvey Dent.
Oh yeah.
Locked in.
Oh.
How specific do we have to be?
You're thinking about the one movie?
Well, I have a movie here. If he was in more than one, then I'll accept him.
Okay.
He was in more than one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can think of 3.
Yeah. I am locked in.
I really hope I don't blow this.
I'm locked in as well.
I'm locked in if I didn't say that already.
Okay. Andy?
I presume we're talking about The Dark Knight.
Okay. Allison?
I also wrote The Dark Knight.
Kels?
Well, he's played by Billy D. Williams in Batman.
Mm.
He did return in Batman Forever, played by Tommy Lee Jones, but I think you're referring to The Dark Knight.
And Davo?
Harvey Dent. The Dark Knight.
Yes. He was a bad guy in various Batman movies, including The Dark Knight.
Two-Face?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Question 7. Vincent Gambini.
Oh, locked in.
Shoot.
I'm
What is
in.
what? I can see the whole epic scene in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm locked in.
no.
You helped a lot,
no.
Allison. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Because I was going to put something really dumb down.
Is everybody locked in but me?
Yes.
Possibly.
I'm locked in.
Okay, well, I'm going to start saying things out loud as soon as Kels locks in.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. Davo is locked in as well.
The car is mint green.
Yeah.
The tread on the cars is different.
Right? Because it's got what kind of traction?
Pause attraction.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what the dang movie's called.
With Academy, 2 Academy Award winners.
When Harry Met Sally won't get out of my head. Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
why?
I
Oh,
don't know.
it's yeah, yes. I was like, I know it has a name in it, but for some reason I kept thinking his name was Harry. Okay, got it.
Yeah, also, there was actually a clue in the guy's name that I read.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, that's where I came around to.
Oh, yeah.
Andy?
Utes, Your Honor, Utes. My cousin Vinny.
Allison?
My cousin Vinny. Yes.
Kels and Davo?
My cousin Vinny.
Correct answer is my cousin Vinny.
You know, I heard Vincent Gambini, and my initial reaction was, that's enough of an Italian sounding name. I'm going to write down Godfather. And then Allison said,
Wow.
there's this, I can remember the epic scene. It's like, oh, thank you, Allison.
See, and I was in your home earlier today. I cut you some slack about Godfather, and you repay that by Vincent Gambini was in Godfather. Wow.
He could have been.
Could have.
Question 8 may be kind of a long shot. The character is Dr. Gonzo.
Okay.
Dr. Gonzo.
Yep.
Oh, I'm locked in.
He practices both medicine and law. Got it.
I think I've got it. You Neil, you're a weird fella, and I like it.
I have my answer written down.
Okay, is that everybody?
I'm locked in.
Why not?
I'm actually comfortable if you want to start with me, Neil.
I'm going to start with you, Allison.
Alrighty. Well, not a lot of people know this, but he actually spent some time and went to law school. I put the Muppets.
Hey.
He
I'd be
also
really proud of him if he did.
Had a MD and a JD. That's pretty good.
Exactly. Yep.
Kels?
I had no idea, so I said the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
Davo?
I said Buckaroo Banzai.
no.
Andy?
I am looking right now at my bound copy of The Great Shark Hunt by Hunter S. Thompson, and I know it's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
The correct answer is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Good job.
I
Andy.
love Hunter S. Thompson. Completely insane.
That movie had
Utterly.
too many drugs in it for me.
Hunter S. Thompson had
saying
too many
something.
drugs in it for everyone.
Yeah.
At the end of round 2, Allison has 50, Davo 60, Andy 65, and Kel 75. It's anybody's game.
Anybody's
Yay.
game.
All right. Category 3. Who produced the movie Old Yeller?
Say what?
Oh.
Oh, Yeller.
I have no idea. Was it Ted?
Wait. Are we looking for? Are we looking for a person or a production company?
I'll say either.
I'm locked in.
I gotta
Oh.
guess.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Really? All right. So it could be a.
Yeah. Yeah. Just go ahead and say that out loud, Andy.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Mm. All that's coming to mind is tire companies.
What is going on over there?
What?
I don't
Wow.
Can't
Like
really delve into that.
Firestone,
Do you
Bridgestone.
need to lie down?
I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
some. Put your feet up a little bit. What's
After they
Yeah.
put Old Yeller down, they got 4 new Michelins.
happening?
Oh. Sure.
Actually, it was the Michelin man that put Old Yeller down. That little boy just couldn't do it.
I don't even think this is a production company.
And then he gave him some white
Okay.
walls, I heard.
White wall.
I think. Yeah, no, I'm not going to use my lightning bolt right now. But yeah, I have an answer.
Okay. Andy,
I wrote down MGM.
Allison,
I wrote down Disney.
Kels,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wrote down Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Davo.
Walt Disney is my answer.
Old Yeller was a
Oh,
Walt Disney joint.
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney joint.
Question 2. Dwight Mad Dog White died in 2008, but in the early 70s, he was a member of the famed Pittsburgh Steelers defense, nicknamed what?
Locked
And
in.
for a bonus, he scored the first Steelers points in a championship game ever when he sacked what Viking for a safety?
Locked in again.
I'm locked in.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lightning strike Andy.
Son of a-
You have to.
On a sports one, really? I don't even have the bonus.
Where
But you got the answer. Oh, Neil, quick question.
Yeah.
If you have been struck by this lightning, are you just like done, or can you also lightning strike somebody?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Like
I mean,
for that same question.
everybody has to be locked in before you can use it. So I assume Allison is locked in, right?
Oh, that is not correct. Sure, yeah, I punted, so that was my lock in.
Okay. So
Wow.
So yeah, once someone announces it, you can retaliate at any time before the answers are start read.
Okay.
Okay.
Andy,
So,
you want to use your lightning strike on me?
I will play the waiting game.
okay, so I'm gonna start with Allison. First of all, I got to do this. So that's a little loud, isn't it? I might need to fix
No,
that.
I love it.
That's
I
great.
love it.
And second of all, I got to do this for Allison.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the
Yay.
day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Hang time.
Love it.
And now we can move on to Kels.
I guess the steel curtain, and I'm guessing the quarterback for the Vikings would be Fran Tarkenton.
Oh, yep.
Davo,
Steel Curtain and Fran Tarkenton.
Andy, your score doesn't count, but what was your answer?
I know. Shout out to friend of the show and huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan, Chris. It is the steel curtain. I should have known Fran Tarkenton. I just spaced it. I can even imagine. I can see the picture now in my head. Not that any of that mattered.
Still love you, Andy.
So the correct answer is Steel Curtain, and I wrote down Frank Tarkenton, but that is absolutely incorrect on my part. It is Fran Tarkenton.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to see the theme, but
Yeah, I don't know the theme for category 3 yet.
Well, it's not
You're
over
not-
yet. Hang on, you may pick up on it.
Okay.
Question 3. In the early 1980s, the song Dead Puppies by Ogden Edsel was the most requested song on what radio show?
Wait a minute. What?
Radio.
Oh, Locked In.
Locked in.
Um,
And the question is pretty self-explanatory. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it took me a minute. I gotcha.
so
There can only
Dead
be one
Puppies
show.
on someone's radio show.
Yes, in the early 80s.
early 80s radio
Mhm.
show.
God, and I
Huh.
was listening to this show then.
The song goes based something like "Dead puppies, dead puppies, dead puppies are no fun," something like that.
Of course they are.
They don't come when you call. They don't chase squirrels at all. Yep.
Um,
Well, I've really studied up on my historical radio stations, so
This was nationally syndicated, Allison. We don't need that kind of sass.
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
gonna
everyone-
get it. So
Is everyone locked in?
Yep.
I believe so.
I'm going to lightning strike Andy.
Son of a.
And Neil,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lightning strike Davo.
All right.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Let's.
Dang it.
I'm just gonna do this once. Let's cover both of those.
I hate all of you.
Okay, so I'm thinking, Allison, do you have an answer?
I wrote something on the page. I wrote Howard Stern.
Okay, that's a decent guess. And Kels.
I wrote the same thing. Howard
Yeah.
Stern.
The correct answer is, well, Davo and Andy, do you want to give your guesses?
Dr. Demento.
I used to listen to it on WXLP Moline on Sunday nights.
I've
the
actually
Dr.
heard of
Demento
that
show.
before.
It was the Dr. Demento show.
Excellent use of the lightning bolts, folks.
My vengeance will be swift and brutal.
Use it wisely.
I am the god of thunder.
Question 4. Rowdy was a taxidermied golden retriever on what 2000s sitcom?
Locked in.
Yeah. I think. Oh, come on now.
Said 2000 sitcom.
Yeah, it was. It aired like 2001 to 2000. Well, it ran for several seasons.
I am really baffled here by the theme.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
I don't.
I know what it is, but I can't bring it to mind.
Yeah, I remember seeing this, but no,
I'm going to punt just to save time.
I'm gonna be so pissed off when I hear the answer.
I'm
too.
just gonna write something down. I'm locked in.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's start with Kels.
I know this isn't it. I said Malcolm in the Middle.
Davo.
I punted.
Davo punted.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
Isn't it more fun to punt nowadays?
It so is. And that funky 70s bass line makes it even.
Andy
Scrubs.
and Allison.
Oh,
Oh, crap
Yep,
on a
there it
cracker.
is.
nice, Andy. I said How I Met Your Mother, but Andy's right.
The correct answer is Scrubs.
Toots.
Language Cap.
Ugh.
All right, at the end of round 3, scores are 60 for Allison. Andy was 75. Could have been a lot higher, Andy.
Yeah.
Davo
Thanks.
with
Thanks, sir.
82 and Kells with 97.
It's like putting the smiley face over the eye right there. That's what you did there.
So did anybody figure out what that theme was? Dude, don't
I-
say
I-
it. Don't say it. Just wondering if you figured
I
it
have not figured out the theme for category 3.
I have.
You figured it out?
There's
Yeah.
kind of one. You
Yep.
did?
I've got
I
a
did.
couple of ideas for category 3, but it's not coming together.
I got
Well, I
nothing.
think the fourth category is going to be pretty easy to figure out.
Okay.
Question 1: what is a goofy surfer? A goofy surfer, one who surfs.
Excuse
A
me?
goofy surfer.
A goofy surfer.
I'm not even sure what the.
So it's a slang term for a surfer who surfs a particular way.
Okay.
I
I wrote something down. I'm proud of my guess.
I mean, okay, I'm locked
I'm
in.
locked in.
I don't even know how the physics of this would work, but
Allison?
I put that they like face forward, not sideways.
Okay. Kels?
I was gonna punt because I have no idea.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high
It just
twisting
makes me
hang-time
happy.
spiral.
David?
I said a goofy surfer is an excellent surfer, like someone who's very, very good at surfing.
And Andy?
I wrote down it's a hang time surfer. Like hang 10, hang time.
Yeah. A goofy surfer is one who leads with their right foot.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
I believe I didn't. No, I do believe I didn't know that. Yeah, I absolutely believe I didn't know that.
Question 2.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I almost forgot.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that?
We were swept.
Question 2. There was some good surfing on the Mozambique Channel off the coast of this island nation.
Sure. I'm locked in.
What?
I'm surprised Allison hadn't locked in yet.
yeah.
I did, but I think I'm very wrong.
I'm locked in.
All the time you spent in Mozambique.
I'm locked.
So much time in Mozambique. Surfing in Mozambique.
True. I feel like Neil's just queuing up the next sweep music.
No, I'm pretty sure Kels knows his geography.
I can see the clouds already.
Someone needs to hit him.
Andy, what's your answer?
It is the hang time island chain.
Devo?
Madagascar?
Kel?
Madagascar.
And Allison.
Rage, Madagascar.
Correct answer is Madagascar, which is off the
That
coast
was
of
when you
Mozambique.
should have struck, Andy.
I have a plan.
Question 3. Although better known for stories set further north, this author wrote about surfing after several trips to Hawaii in the early 1900s.
Neil, what's happening?
Yeah.
Locked in.
Okay.
These are all gettable questions. Well, the goofy
Locked
surfer
in.
might not have been, but
Locked.
I don't even know why I'm trying so hard. I don't know the answer. Yeah, I wrote something down.
okay. Devo,
I put Jack London.
Kels,
Is that Captain Cook?
Allison,
Oscar Wilde.
Andy.
Because the importance of being earnest was in the north. Jack London.
Kels, I thought I heard you say Captain Cook in the
I did. I had no idea.
early 1900s.
Yeah.
That's okay.
He's
I'll
probably in
just
the
let it
1700s. Or
go.
something.
Correct answer is Jack London.
Yeah.
Darn.
And question 4. What is the nickname of Huntington Beach, California?
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
I got a guess. Anybody else also not have any idea what's going on with these clues?
Well, category 3 still has me baffled.
Yeah.
I'm locked in on all of them.
It may be really the clues may be really obscure, but it's only for 10 bonus points, so
That could mean the difference, man.
it could.
I'm locked in.
I locked in.
All right, let's start with Kells.
I guess Surf City.
Allison,
I said Muscle Beach.
Andy,
We're going to Surf City because it's 2-1.
Davo.
Surf City.
The
Aww.
correct answer is Surf City.
I just like to break 100 every game, and I don't think it's gonna happen today.
At the end of round 4, Kells is in the lead with 117, Davo 112, Andy 95, and Allison 70. All right. Category 5. If I were to say in the realm of science the following sentence, what would it be to help me remember? My very educated mother just served us noodles.
Locked in.
You could be general. I don't need specifics.
Okay. I'm locked in.
Nuts. Andy, are you locked in?
I'm waiting for everybody to lock in.
You still have to lock in before you can lightning strike. Well, I guess it doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
I'm locked in.
All right, I wrote something down.
Okay, so everybody's locked in. Does anybody
Andy,
want
were you
say
gonna
anything?
lightning
Lightning strike Kells.
All right.
I love that lightning strike. That is so epic.
Let's start with Andy. What's your answer?
I got nothing.
Davo?
It's the order of the planets from closest to the sun out.
Allison?
That makes a lot of sense. I said the scientific method.
And Kels, did you get that?
Of course I did, because it used to be served us 9 pizzas until Pluto got whacked.
Until Neil deGrasse Tyson
Just got demoted.
got all up in Pluto's business.
All right. Question 2. Geography. Billy and Sally made our queen nervous playing near needles.
What are we doing? What's this?
Similar to the first question,
Oh, okay.
but this one's in geography.
Geography. Billy and Sally.
By the way, some of these I stole from Good Job Brain, which is a apparently now defunct podcast.
You know, they came back for like
2 episodes or something.
Yeah, and I was really excited about it. They were really excited about it, and then they just didn't make any more. I liked it a lot.
My favorite podcast, Backstory, is shutting down, which has really bummed me out. It's a history podcast.
I thought they might be.
Billy and Sally made our queen nervous when we played.
The queen has got it.
Wait a minute.
Remember, I said this was a geography.
Geography.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. I have a guess.
I have a guess now, too, once I heard him say queen. I don't know why, but it just clicked with me.
Ah! No.
I'm locked
Yes?
in. Maybe. What?
No.
Colorado? Rock salt?
Who's not locked in?
Me. I think I got it. I got it.
Lockjaw?
I'm locked in.
Okay, I wrote, yeah.
I got it.
Written down.
Okay. Andy, what's your answer?
All right. I'm going on a limb here because I can't actually match some of these letters, but I'm trying to think of Q's in geography, and all I can think of is Quebec in Canada. So I'm thinking this is something to do with the provinces of Canada.
Okay. Davo?
These are the Canadian provinces from west to east.
Kels?
Oh.
Canadian provinces.
And Allison?
I think I'm getting dumber as the podcast goes on. I wrote down, I was like, what's a what's a geography thing? Tropics. And I crossed that out, and I wrote down the British Isles, which I don't even know. I don't even know. It's fine. No points for me.
British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
Good.
So it is the Canadian provinces.
Yay.
Question 3. Sports.
Okay.
Bludgeoning your bladder gets it red.
Jesus.
I would guess.
The it is a throwaway word there, by the way.
Oh, the it doesn't count.
I think if you actually were bludgeoning your bladder, its color would be the least of your problems.
Yeah, I would think.
That- way down on the list.
Can I just say the sport? Or I have to say the actual?
Well, before you say anything, do you want easy mode for half points?
Yes.
God
I
bless
have no
America.
shame in that. I have no
I
shame.
want- Yes.
Okay, so that's yes for everybody.
Yes.
This is for a sports logo.
What?
For sports, yep. Oh, okay. A sports logo.
Boy, it's got to be something to do with Boston. Just seems like.
Just because of the bludgeoning your bladder thing?
Right.
No, those are just words. They don't actually represent what the phrase helps you remember.
I got it. I'm locked in.
Wow.
I'm guessing. I'm locked in as
Yeah.
well.
David, do you really have it, or did you just give up?
No, I really have it. And I have the theme for the show.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yes, I do.
What was it that Davo kept saying a lot in the last episode when I was listening? Bless Beth.
Bless
God bless Bass. God bless Bass.
Yep, that's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Man, I just got nothing.
Okay, yep, I wrote something down.
Okay. Kels?
I said the Rangers of Texas. I have no idea.
Allison?
I said the cheese.
Oh my God, I know what it is now.
You now know what it is.
Oh my
now
God,
know
I
what it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Allison.
Green
sorry.
Bay Packers. Cheeseheads.
Andy?
No, it's not the Packers. No, it's I have no idea. I'm guessing the MLB logo. I'm thinking of the bat and I don't know.
No, Andy. No,
Davo,
it's
Davo, fill us in.
These are the colors of the Olympic rings.
From left to right.
Oh,
blue, yellow, black, green, red.
son of a.
And Neil, may I guess the theme of the show?
No, because everybody knows.
Okay.
It's a bonus question that we'll do before the end. So
it's not a quick lightning jump in there and get it kind of thing?
no, everybody has a chance to get it if they figure it out by the time we get to the end.
Okay, well, I just wanted on record. I figured it out right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Timestamp this.
Surprise
on record.
I'm putting a little gold star by your name right now, Davo. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Okay. And the fourth question in category 5, again, science related, because, you know,
Mm.
Yeah, we know.
Kanye, please come over for great sex.
Whoa.
Do you have a question?
That is the entirety of the
Oh.
question.
I think I know this.
David, was it this category that put you over the edge?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a suspicion at the end of the last one, but this one really pushed it over the edge.
I think I was struggling on what this is actually called. If I knew what they all were, would that get me to like the same amount of points?
Sure.
Cool.
I'm so ashamed.
Yeah, and I was ashamed before I started this podcast. Now I have even more shame.
Shame.
So
I think I'm going to start answering all of the rest of my answers like I'm Ron Burgundy and there's a question mark on the teleprompter. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is one I do not know. This one.
person.
I got this one in the bag.
Stupid science. All right, I'm locked in with my guess on this one.
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Andy?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay. Andy, what's your answer?
Ray Guy.
Davo?
Metals on the periodic table.
Hmm.
I genuinely had no clue.
Kels.
I don't either.
Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species.
Oh.
Oh, I
Tax-
did know this at once.
Nice.
Was it
Taxonomy.
taxonomic? Right.
Taxonomy.
Taxonomy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good job.
And Allison.
We're good.
All right. At the end of round 5, category 5. Wow, look at the score. We've got Allison with 70, Andy 105, and a tie at first place with 137.
Yeah.
I just need to double my score real quick.
And Davo knows he's getting that bonus. Or he thinks he
I
is.
I
can't
know.
figure out what this is.
Got that in his pocket.
And it's a person, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Category 6. Question 1. The word bus is a shortening of what Latin word meaning for all?
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm just bombing.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay, Allison, what's your answer?
I said omnibus.
Andy?
Jerome Bennis.
Davo?
Omnibus.
And Kels.
Omnibus.
Correct answer is omnibus. Question 2. In what city did Rosa Parks refuse to give up her seat on the bus?
Locked in.
Ooh.
Locked in.
Oh, man. I have one in parentheses. I'm locked in.
Yeah, me too. Locked in.
Andy?
Montgomery.
Davo?
I put Selma, but I had Montgomery in parentheses.
Well, parenthetically, you were correct, Davo. Kels?
Thanks.
Montgomery.
And Allison.
Montgomery.
Correct answer is Montgomery. Question 3. This may be more of a British phrase, but the question is, what is the phrase used when you spend your vacation or free time doing what you do for a living?
Locked in.
What?
My dad used to use this phrase all the time.
You go on vacation and do what you always do?
Yeah, it's like say you're a computer programmer for your job, but on your free time you do side projects and program your own stuff. That would qualify for this. Or
I'm locked in.
if you're a professional basketball player and when you're not actually working, you're off, playing
Basketball. I'm locked in.
I think my answer is very clever. It's not right, but
Davo,
I said bustle about.
Kels,
I said bussin' loose.
Allison,
I said a bus driver road trip because they're still doing exactly what they do at work.
I like it.
you're actually not too
So
far off.
close.
I know what it is. I know what it is now. God, Allison, thank you so much.
Andy,
My dad, who worked for the railroad and on vacations liked to ride trains, would refer to it as a busman's holiday.
It's a busman's holiday.
correct answer is a busman's holiday. Supposedly it started because in England, when buses were still horse-drawn, when a busman would have the day off, he would often get on the bus to make sure that his horses were being taken care of properly.
No.
So
That's good.
I would propose to Sensei that Allison get half credit.
Pity points.
Is anybody else opposed to some pity points for Allison?
I second Davo's notion.
Okay,
I think
Done.
they're just trying to let me get to my 100 mark.
you're close.
I think you'll
Well,
get that fine.
You said bus driver's road trip, and it's a busman's holiday. It's
That's very close.
it's close enough.
All right, question 4. The last question of the regular rounds is a lyrics question.
Mm.
I'm going to play some lyrics, and you tell me the name of the artist
I hope this is what I think.
who popularized the song. And for a bonus, I'll give you a bonus of 2 points if you can name the actual name of the song.
Okay.
Every day I get in the queue to get on the bus that takes me to you. I'm so nervous, I just sit and smile. Your house is only another mile.
I am locked in. See, well, yeah, I guess there's no way to do it, but it's a call and response
Yeah,
lyric.
I cut that part out.
Yeah.
If you're really struggling, I'll tell you the year that the song came out. If you think it'll
Please.
I'll take the year.
Please.
I'll take the
help. Kills,
year.
it's not going to help you.
I know it won't. It just made me feel better.
I know Andy's already locked in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Allison, do you want the easy mode?
I'm just gonna lock in. Yeah, I locked in with something.
Okay. Easy mode is the song came out in 1968.
Oh. Nice to know I was close.
I was going to use Busta Rhymes' Bus a Bus, but I didn't know how popular that was.
Yeah, I would have gotten that one better than this
I
one,
would've gotten
probably.
Would you,
like,
would you have all gotten Bus a Bus?
I stood a maybe a 3% chance better than this garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right, Kels.
I said, "Wookin' Panub."
In all the one places.
Looking for nub.
Allison?
I don't even know if this is the song title, but I said, "Working My Way Back to You, Babe."
Okay. I'm looking for the artist.
Oh, artist. Wait, sorry.
Lord. The Mamas and the Papas.
Andy?
It's Magic Bus by The Who.
And
Too
Dave-
much
Davo?
Magic Bus.
I literally wrote nothing down. I was completely stymied.
All right. Well, it was Magic Bus by The Who.
Of course it was. Good for you, Andy.
I had a friend that was a record collector that would it became kind of a joke. We'd hook up every few weeks to go record shopping. He was a giant Who fan. I'd always ask him how many versions of Magic Bus was he up to. And I remember last time I talked to him in years, but he was in the 20s or 30s. Slightly different versions of Magic Bus that he had on vinyl.
Wow.
At the end of our regular round, Allison has 95, Andy 137, Davo 147, and Kels 157. So, besides Davo, does anybody have a guess for our mystery theme?
I have a very long shot guess.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Sure.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna write something down. Because this is actually what I thought with the very first category.
Okay. So, Kels, you don't have a guess?
I don't.
Okay, let's start with Allison for the
I
bonus.
said Ted Kaczynski.
Okay. Andy, what's your guess?
I can't connect him to Ted or Law, the first two, but Dead Dog, Surf, and Bus are all different aspects of films that Keanu Reeves has been in.
Okay.
Okay.
Davo, do you want to?
It is Keanu Reeves, and I will tie them all together.
How do you tie in the first two?
Well, he played Ted in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yes, I just got that.
He Devil's Advocate, Dead Dog in the John Wick movies. Surfer, he was Point Break Johnny Utah. The fifth category were all mnemonic devices. So he was in Johnny Mnemonic.
I cannot think
And
of
the
it.
bus was Speed.
Yep, for the bus. And I have to say, you know what gave it away to me? Dead Dog. When we came up with Dead Dog, that's when I realized it might be Keanu Reeves.
I would have had a better shot if I could have remembered the term mnemonic. And I was like, man, what are those called?
I wrote down acronyms, and I was like, no, that's not right.
I very carefully did not say the word mnemonic.
Yeah.
I tried to, first question was kind of awkward because I was like, if I said this phrase, what is it that I would be trying to remember? But good job, Davo, and good guess, Andy.
Well
that
done.
changes our scores a little bit. Allison 95, Andy 147, Kels and Davo are tied with 157.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah.
Anybody's game. And since today's mystery theme was Keanu Reeves, I just need you to name me the 10 biggest grossing Keanu Reeves movies for 10 points each. This is as of last year.
Wait just 1 second, Bubba. Yes, it's your friendly podcasting fanatic, Here to shout out my trivia brothers from another mother, the Trivia Rogues. When you get a chance, pop on over to the Trivia Rogues and let Billy and the gang educate you on some things, Bubba. Funk on. And do remember to please look both ways before you cross my mind, baby.
Well, I'm at 6 and I ran out of movies.
I ran this by El Jefe, and he's like, has Keanu Reeves actually been in 10 movies?
He has.
And I said, well, off the top of my head, here's 8.
Is everybody locked in?
No.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right, I'm locked in.
Okay, I'm locked in. I only got 7.
Okay. So I've actually got like 17 on my list. Here's some of the ones that didn't make the break. John Wick and John Wick 2 didn't make it.
Well,
hell.
I am screwed.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Devil's Advocate was number 12. 47 Ronin, Parenthood, The Lake House, and Breakpoint were all in the top. They were all.
Point Break, you mean?
What did I say?
Breakpoint.
Breakpoint.
Oh,
Or clarify.
Point Break. Yes, sorry.
That's the tennis movie.
Down at 7.
Okay.
So those were like 16 through 11 there. So
crap.
Number 10, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Gross 215 million. Number 9, Constantine.
Yeah.
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Got it. Even though it's an awful movie.
This is the one I'm not familiar with. Something's Gotta Give.
Nope.
Oh, really?
266 million.
Wow. What was he in that movie?
He played someone named Julian.
Sure.
Okay.
Number, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 is Speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
John Wick Chapter 3.
Yeah.
Boo.
Now we can simplify this. It's basically the Matrix Revolution, and Matrix Reloaded are 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Not in that order.
Okay.
Yeah. Matrix 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And number 1 on the list with worldwide gross of over $1 billion.
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4.
Son of a... Bill and Ted's not on the list.
You know not. If the replacements isn't on it, then Bill and Ted should not.
I have replacements written down too. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I got 4.
All right, Allison, how many did you get?
I got 4.
That brings your score to 135.
I broke the barrier.
Yay!
Andy, how many did you get?
5.
That brings you to 197 and currently the lead. Davo.
I got 6.
Oh.
That brings you to 217. And Kels?
Don't you dare say 7.
I got 7.
227.
Son of a... Is it Toy Story? If it was Toy Story 4, I'm coming to your house and punching you in the neck.
Dude, I got Speed, the Matrix trilogy, John Wick 3, Constantine, and Toy Story 4. I'm sorry.
I'll see you in 20 minutes. Prepare your neck for punching. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I thought you would have me with those John Wicks when they fell off. I was like, oh yeah, that'll do it.
I didn't pick 3. I picked 1 and 2.
Yeah, me too.
But you had Dracula though. Like, yeah, he got.
I had Dracula. I thought I had that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
John Wick 4 is coming out in a couple of years, I think.
And a new Bill and Ted is coming out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for great questions. I like the overarching theme. Where do we stand in the tournament right now, Neil?
We stand on the tournament right now. Kels has 4 points, Davo has 3 points, Andy has 2 points, and Allison has 1 point.
So Kels has 4 points, as in Toy Story 4. Yeah, okay. So, from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, this is Davo with Allison.
Still pregnant.
Congratulations.
Andy.
Yeah. So long, Ladle Brainers.
Kels.
Whoa.
And Neil.
I was going to go with my quote. My quote was going to be excellent to each other. But that was actually Bill that said that. Ted said, "Party on, dudes."
Signing off.
Greetings and salutations to all you good trivia people out there. I know what you're thinking. Hey, I really enjoyed this show. How can I get a little more? Well, here to help you out. You can look up these good people on Twitter at Ladle Brain, or if Facebook's more your deal, you can look them up at Brain Ladle Productions. Hey, they've even got their own webpage. It's brainladletrivia.com. Now, if you're feeling generous, you can join a Patreon, where if you donate $10 or more, you can even get yourself a fancy show invite. How about that? Until we meet again, this has been 44, and I'm glad you joined us. Hope I'm out. The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.